So, if I were to have any thought about going over to Moorhold, what would be the conditions that I would look for in order to try to?
Here's this card. On the back of the chit has the statistics, basic statistics. It has what stats you can use and how many successes you need to defeat them. It has their movement command, and it says special, in which case you need to go to the card and read what the special is. We know what the special is because he's discarding virtues.
It's very scary.
Yes. In this situation, he's a prowess or loyalty person. So if you've got a good prowess or loyalty, in which case you've got a good loyalty, but his successes are 4. So you need to get 4 successes. His traitors were 3.
Okay.
And you saw some of the struggles we had against 3. This guy needs 1 more success to defeat. He's just that much more powerful.
So if I use a loyalty to go after him, then I have 5 options on loyalty.
Yeah, you have 5
but
dice.
I need to roll these and get
A total of 4
2
successes.
6s or
4 5s.
bunch of 5s.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
So it might be difficult for me to do, but
Yep.
you know what? If he's that dangerous to have on the board, let's take a pot shot at it and just see.
So you've locked into
Let's
combat
rock and roll.
with Moorhold. Roll away. So your first roll.
I'm hoping for just all 6s.
Ooh.
Sucky roll.
Whoa.
In this
1,
situation,
2,
you've got
3,
no
4.
successes. I think in total you barely made a 6. So now he's delivering you one of these. So how do you want to avoid it?
So pay destiny in order to reroll 1 die, or break an item in order to reroll all the die.
That's right.
Yes.
Because you have no successes, it would be not economical to spend a destiny. So you've avoided that one. You have to roll again.
It's hard
Now,
to roll 2 6s with
It
one.
wouldn't make a lot of sense here because it would be a waste of resources, but if you wanted to, you could conceivably spend all of your destiny to reroll dice. That's not limited to 1 destiny.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I wanted to reroll 3 dice, I could get rid of 3 destiny.
That's
Right,
Yeah.
but that's a pretty big loss.
Sometimes you see people just be like,
Wow.
Yeah.
You got some crazy rolls here, sir. So
And they all suck.
no more successes again. So you have an option now to break your spear or to take this.
Let's break the spear.
do you want me to hand you the character pile?
Yeah.
And so, because I decided to go on this tile, I'm locked in.
You
So
can't escape.
Right,
I'm coming out of this or not coming out of this.
exactly.
I'll watch.
Holy sh!
Wow. Okay.
That's
So
So,
a good
I'm
thing.
definitely taking a hit.
so
on
you
this
take
one.
the wound on this one. Now, in this situation, your next roll is your last.
Unless
There
the
are
king
ways
takes a
out.
wound for you,
Yeah, there are ways out.
or you spend a lot of destiny.
Plus, you essentially have an extra destiny if the king decides to give you hospitality.
Oh, that's a good
right.
point.
Yeah.
And
So
he gets
basically,
that back every turn.
This is
so
all up to your luck.
Well, so far my
Oh,
okay.
Okay, perfect. So you've got 1, 2, 3.
3.
You need 4. So before you spend your own destiny reroll, let me use my hospitality.
He gets that back every
regenerates,
turn.
and you get 1 die to reroll.
Okay, so
And at
move
4,
those.
5, or 6, you'll kill Moorhold. Boom.
Yay!
All right, so
Moorhold
I took a
is done.
lot of
Yeah, he beat the
crap for
crap out of
that.
you. Yeah, he just beat you to nothing.
He beat you
But-
within an inch of your life.
So now that you've killed Moorhold, because he's a named character, you have a choice. You can exchange him for spoils draw, or you can keep him to add to the pool to try and get quest tokens.
If I
What about
were
you?
to go to the spoils, I could potentially get replacements for these.
Exactly, you can
Absolutely.
choose
Which would
from.
beef me up.
Yeah, your
Yes.
spoils draw options are armory, which is exclusively weapons and armor upgrades. Items, which are exclusively special one-offs, which can heal you, repair items, whatnot, or relics, which are kind of a mix of everything.
All right, I'm going to.
You want to give them up?
Well,
'Cause
the
you'll
other problem is I'm close to death. If I were to take a card, do I lose all the cards on my player?
No, those stay on your character now for good. Like you can take them and repair them.
I think
You
he's
can-
asking
No,
if
if
he
my
dies.
character
If he
dies.
dies.
Oh,
Yes.
if you die, the only thing that carries over to the new character is the tokens you've won in combat.
But you can't trade it in later for spoils.
That's right.
Right.
You have
This is
to.
a choice you make right
So
now.
spoils now or any time in the dungeon.
Or drop him in the dungeon later for 1/8 of a quest token.
Yes.
Spoils! I want spoils!
Want spoils?
Yes.
So
I want an item, right?
Armory, item, or relic?
armor. Yeah.
I was thinking of going for relic because that'd be the sort of the most random, but I was also thinking about the special item because there'd be a good chance of getting some healing or repairing in there,
Right.
which is definitely something I need. So,
What's your choice?
in terms of the cooperative nature of this game, would I have any recommendations from the
No.
crowd?
I know what he's gonna say.
I would go for armory, strictly because you've already gotten 2 of them broken. which means now you're in the best position to replace those. And if you go for armory, you'll be guaranteed to get something that lets you do that.
What he's saying is reroll, heal your wound, or reroll.
The difference between armory and items at your stage in the game is that items have a chance to have nothing to do with combat, which is where you need help right now.
Yes.
And if it does help with combat, then it's going to be firefighting instead of fire prevention. If that makes any sense at all.
Yes, it does.
If you
Okay.
take an armory item, it can replace something that's broken, which is going to be better off than repairing your starting gear, which doesn't give you any other benefit.
All right, so that actually makes a lot of sense, and in my mind, I would have been looking for something to repair or heal.
Yeah, well, at the same time,
In this game, your armor and your weapons are very, very expendable. You'll go through them because you're breaking them for health. So unless you get something really good, you don't want to worry too much about repairing it. You're better off throwing it aside and getting something new.
Yeah, but if the chance that I get something that's a healing potion or something out of there, that'd be equally as good at this point in time. Although heading towards the hospital would also be equally.
yeah, it also depends on your game plan.
Consider
Right?
that getting an armory item gives you an extra point of health in essence because it can be broken and can also be giving you bonuses in the meantime.
Solved. Armory.
Sold to the man in the
Mighty
dark blade.
Tower Shield. So it's armor.
It is armor, but it says specifically that it goes into your special
This takes
slot.
up a special slot. Okay. Can be discarded to prevent a consequence token on this player. May use prowess instead of loyalty when making a challenge.
So in this situation, your prowess is lower than your loyalty, so it's not a very good secondary power for you. But it takes up a special slot, which means you could replace those armor and weapons later, and it is a chance for a reroll. So you got a Mighty Tower Shield.
Can we ditch his token?
I'll take that token, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll put it over here in the ditch pile. There we go.
And then I still have 3 moves, I believe.
That's right. Yeah, let's roll for
Yes.
it. Let's go for it.
Not roll for it, just go
Just
for
go
it.
for it.
All right. So I'm actually going to head back towards the hospital now.
So there's one move.
Oh, wait a minute. I could scout here and not lose moves.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to scout
You got to pick
Now
a
you're
direction you're going to
thinking
scout
with
first. Here or here. It's important because...
here.
Okay, so you got the right for That's great. What an amazing roll.
Oh my god, that's
So
awesome.
that will let you repair one of your broken items. If
Exactly.
You end your turn there.
Because it's a repair tile.
That might be a really efficient use of your time.
Yeah, so
As
instead of
opposed to
going
heading
back
back to the
now...
hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
You could go
so-
there.
Okay.
So that's your second move. You can still scout ahead. You can actually scout ahead for a while and then go back and end your turn.
All right,
on
well, let's
there.
keep scouting. Yeah.
Okay.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh, whammy. The Shaymounds. All right. So Golden Skull. You can lay that road out however you like. And our threat is... Serpent to Chivalry.
Oh.
Laudine has driven Yvain mad with grief.
You got it memorized?
Pretty much. He must regain his chivalry by saving the lion. Place the Dragon Whelp token and play on the Kilarus tile. So I'll find the Kilarus tile and you can
I'll
find
find
the
the
Dragon
Dragon
Whelp.
Whelp. Teamwork makes
Isn't it
the
nice knowing which
dream
stack
work.
it's going to be in?
Oh, damn, skills.
You found it right
Skills.
there? Oh, because it's all alphabetical order. It's funny because
To be fair, I did just lift a random amount off, and there it was.
And to be fair, I actually know that Kilarus is a yellow tile, so I was just like, I'll just skip all these.
I'll just throw all these tiles.
Just throw all these
across
tiles
the table.
everywhere because I apparently don't know how to shuffle. It's gonna be a lot more difficult shuffling these things when they're 2 millimeters thick and it's like this high.
Does that card do anything special?
Kilarus?
No, the
Oh yeah.
thing that was.
So Kilarus is a northern region only, so you can literally lay it out here wherever you want. You can put it there, here, here, here. You
Okay,
can make
so
that
do I
choice.
just have to match up one road? Or
Yeah,
can
it's just
I,
one road anywhere in the north.
okay,
because-
so if I had
That's
put right
perfectly legal.
there,
Yeah.
that road obviously doesn't line up, but it matches up to that road, so it's all legal?
Correct.
So
yeah.
you're making it my problem, is what you're saying.
No, I didn't say it. I was just asking whether or not that would
It's
be...
theoretically my problem.
It's theoretically your problem, whereas if I put it there...
Whatever you do, you want to rotate it so all the text faces the same direction
No.
because that'll make me happy.
The Dragon
haven't
Whelp
seen
goes
the
on
white fort,
Kilarus.
have you?
So I'm going to rotate it just a
the white
little bit
fort, have
further and send Aaron batshit crazy.
There we go.
No, that's what I wanted.
Hey.
There we go.
The Dragon Whelp is a movement 3, so it can definitely get around the board. It's prowess and altruism based in its stats. It's aggressive in its movement command, and its special is every key turn it discards an armory card. So now the Morholt's gone, and we got someone discarding these cards on us. Luckily for us, if any of these get milled, we don't lose the game. So it's just
We just run
But
out of
it's a
stuff.
fixed number still.
yeah.
Yeah.
So When Morholt was defeated, that was the last of that card. So you managed to gain us our first quest token. So that'll go over here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, once we've got 12 of these things,
One
we
down,
win.
11 to go.
Yeah.
Have any of our...
Was that worth the shit kicking I took?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Maybe.
So that was your second. So 1, 2. You got more movement now.
Okay, so I have more movement. I could move on to
You move here.
here
Yep.
for my third movement and scout even further.
That's right. And then return onto the white fort and, and repair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
looking
want to
for
scout
mountains and
here.
forests?
we're looking for a northern region, yeah, or a try. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, the fields of Camlan, the place where Arthur was killed.
He wanted it next to that.
Oh, you want it here?
Yeah.
And that's why Mordred likes to hang out there.
Yeah, Mordred the Betrayer, and
Mordred
you've
the
now.
real
So that reveals on yet another.
Yeah, so another one comes out, and the Serpent of Passion. Oh, I wonder if these were shuffled. Serpent of Passion. So basically, we need to find the Passion tile, Serpent Passion tile, and we need to put that out on Mount Agned. Which I will find. I think. Okay, yeah, so Mount Agned. Mount Agned.
So while you guys are looking for those,
Serpent of
because I
Sin?
still have move available, can I scout this path as well?
No, you can't scout again unless you move into the tile you scouted. Does that make sense?
Or if it's a dead
Oh,
end.
okay.
Or if it's a dead
So
end.
this one was valid because I scouted that and I moved into it.
We're looking
So
for the Serpent
Yes.
of Sin?
okay.
Passion.
So my only option
Might
at this
just be
point in
called
time is to
passion.
either move into the tile that we're going to place down.
You can move into the tile that you've placed.
Oh, no.
Oh, into the tile
no,
that I just
everything's
placed down.
ruined
Sorry, I've
forever.
lost track.
You can
And-
move into any tile adjacent to you at this point.
Yeah.
You just can't scout ahead.
It's probably one of those two.
Okay, that'll be my last move anyway. So
Right.
yeah. So I'm gonna take my last move probably to move back there.
All
and
right, so
repair
this is
myself.
playable in the mountain region, mountain and rivers region. So down here, I guess you can place it however you want. Maybe like this, or on that side, your choice.
I would actually turn it around the other way.
All right.
That's the way I would do it.
Okay, and the passion
probably
dragon
makes
goes
sense.
there, and that's where that guy goes. So now we have a couple of dragons in the realms,
Awesome.
and you have
Okay.
another movement.
Who's
back.
gonna
So
get
the
dragons?
last movement is
I might
back
be
to
able to take this
here in order to repair
So you
because
pick-
that's my fourth.
That's right. So you can elect one broken item to repair by flipping it back over. There you go.
I got my spear back.
You fixed the spear, and that's your
Mildly
turn.
offensive.
That's my turn.
All right, your turn, Aaron.
All right. I'm probably going to take out this dragon. Movement command aggressive.
Feeling pretty gutsy.
Oh wow. So if I lose to the serpent, then I lose my special and favorite enemy abilities? I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. Is someone still giving me a bonus to altruism?
Yes, we still have another.
There's your sixth die.
Tristan's on the
Awesome.
altruism trial.
I'm helping you out.
So this is the only one spawned from this quest, isn't it?
Yep.
That's right.
So if I beat it, I get a quest token and their quest reward.
That is correct.
That's fantastic.
If
That's less fantastic.
That's one success and a bunch of nearly success.
I'm just going to break my cloak
it bites off your cloak.
in order to redo that.
It's got its teeth in your cloak. You're trying to get away. And you just turn around and
Oh, that's a little bit better.
so
Okay,
two.
you're rolling like me.
So that's 6 successes.
I hope you guys get all...
2 successes. If I blow a destiny, that will let me roll another die, and I only need 1 more success.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, or 6. Hey.
Boom. So I'll take the destiny off you.
There you go.
And that is
that's
a
it.
dead serpent.
So I'll take the serpent card.
And you're going to want spoils, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's a named card. So
At this point, I'll take an artifact.
there.
Or rather,
Boom.
these ones are relics, right?
What'd you get?
Horn of Sir Lucan. +1 loyalty to all players in play when challenging demons and undead. Discard to move for free all players back to the round table, regardless of location or turn sequence.
It's great.
Cool. That could come in
At the
handy.
end of the game, if we're running out of time, we need to get back to the round table to cash in our quest token or story rewards. He could just use that and save the day pretty much.
And I still have a point of movement left, so I'm going to scout here.
All
It's a
right,
Vavuzela
there's a
in my
3-point tile. The Veil of Avalon, however you'd like. Now, Avalon has a healing plus on it, so if you end your turn there, you get to heal.
Which doesn't help me, but that's what I'm going to do anyway, because that will give me more movement for next turn.
Cool.
All right.
As to not reach across the table, I'd like you to move me onto Kingdom Leoness. Then I'm going to make this prowess check.
So he's got a personal quest that he found. His tile has been revealed, so now he gets to roll whatever tile's on the card. So he has
Revenge
to
of
make
Morholt.
he needs to make a what?
Oh, so I should be paying attention to my personal quest because I need to find the tile.
Dozemery Pool.
Dozemery Pool.
That's
All right.
in the history of Arthur. That's where the Lady of the Lake took Arthur's Excalibur.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It was just sitting on the table.
Yeah, he was being product placement.
No, it wasn't. It was blurred out.
So this isn't
We'll
taking
fix
up
it
his
in
turn.
post.
This is just
Okay. So, let's see if I can get revenge on Moorhold.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. Okay. Luckily, there's no consequence because this wasn't combat. This was just a check. So, I failed my check. I didn't have to end my turn to do that, though, so I can keep moving. And probably will. I've only moved one, so I could actually get all the way to that dragon whelp. What are its stats?
its stats are prowess and altruism of 3, aggressive
Oh.
and special.
Oh,
According to
that's pretty
the
good.
card, it has. That's the move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
So, what I'm going to do is pop me onto the Shea Mounds over there.
2, 3, 4.
No, I'm going to go to the Shea Mounds first,
yeah.
and I'm going to scout ahead because
Ah,
I
good
might
economy.
as well make
Yeah.
use of that.
So this
Where's
is
the.
The Shea Mounds are the green there.
so he's scouting ahead. So that's a northern region card. So we can just play that one. And Caledonian Woods. How do you want to lay it out?
Connecting to Fields of Camlan and then heading out that way.
All right. So, however, because you revealed the Caledonian Woods, we have
Brigand's Ambush!
da 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 da.
As you travel the roads, you get ambushed by brigands. Place 1d6 trader tokens in play on red tiles and hallways.
One. Okay. So one traitor is ambushing somebody.
What stats do the traders have?
That is one hell of an ambush. Prowess 3, Loyalty 3.
Oh, there's more. And 1d6 druids.
Oh, and hold on.
Wow,
one druid.
druid.
Wow.
So there is a druid on a green tile and a single trader on a red tile.
You can end it right now by
Yeah.
letting. Oh, you don't want. Yeah.
I'm going to put the trader down here on Mount Agnet.
All right.
Okay.
You be careful, you're being ambushed by brigand.
That's okay.
Paper.
My brigand. Just the one.
Yep, and what is the druid stats? Loyalty and altruism. Oh, those are my low stats.
You can take it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
He's getting in the way. I need to take care of that dragon. I'm going to put him on Caledonian Woods.
Okay.
You can take it.
I looked ahead and saw him
Oh,
hiding
you got
behind
plus 1
a
against druids. Yeah, let Nimue take care of it. She gets plus 1 against druids.
Yeah, so that druid's just hiding behind a single tree, and I'm like, I see you. I'm going to go fight the dragon. So send me over there.
Go ahead.
Right there.
Yep.
And then 5 dice for prowess. And let's see if I can kill me a dragon.
Kill it.
Kill the
Shaboom.
dragon. Spill its blood.
Oh.
Wow.
6
That
successes.
was.
That was
You
a.
cashing it in?
Absolutely.
Cashing it in for reward. So, this card is going to go into the discard pile. We're going to get ourselves another token. So, we're now 3 of 12 toward victory.
And
Pretty
because
good right
I
now.
haven't broken either of my starting equipment, I'm actually going to go straight for a relic, because that might take up a special slot. And I found the Breastplate of Constantine. I'll get rid of my shoulder plate for that.
Cool.
Alright.
What's that do for you?
I can roll a d6, and on a 6, I can use the breastplate to ignore one failed challenge. It can only be done once per combat, and if I roll 1, it's automatically broken.
Okay, that's fantastic.
All right. So, that's your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Arthur's going to scout the docks. 1. Look ahead for 2. There's a forest and river. Oh, great. The St. Ives Port. So the cool thing about St. Ives Port is that it has an arrow on it, which means any of the arrows on the realms out here connect back to the docks.
So that's connected to the docks, in case you didn't know.
Really?
Yes, it's a shortcut, you
It's a
see.
shortcut to get back to the docks. And it takes some movement. So that was 1. 2 onto the docks. I'll scout ahead here.
Oh, you don't want to go back to the docks with that shortcut?
I could, actually. Keep Bersilac. That'd be good if... do you need Bersilac? Yeah,
I
you
do
do.
need
Gawain
Bersilac.
needs
That's
Bersilac.
fantastic.
You know what that's that Bersilac, right? The Green Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So,
says so
anyways,
right here.
I've triggered a roaming threat, and I got Old Souls. So, the betrayed kings of the days past haunt the lands of Albion. Place 1d6, 2 undead tokens on blue tiles and hallways. So there's only 1 blue tile, so that means I have to place it here,
You're being attacked by a Zambi.
and then I have
Okay,
to place it in the hallway, so I'll place it here. And it says they're aggressive, and so long as the Old Souls are in play, virtues do not work.
Okay.
Which is useless for this turn anyhow. So that was 1, 2. I'm going to go on here for 3. I'm not really worried about that undead right now. 3. I'll look ahead here for my last movement. And there's another forest and river. Tentacle.
Which,
Do we know which locations we need to find for our story quest?
We need to find the lands of Gore to take out King Uriens, Orkney Isles to take out King Lot, Caragай to take down Angusel, and Camelaird to take out or to help Leon de Grance.
Okay, so we don't have any of those in play yet.
Nothing's
do
in play yet, no.
no.
So
It feels like we're making a lot of progress.
Which Gawain actually has to do his combat before you finish your moving. Combat happens immediately.
Right. That's right. So as soon as I spawn that creature, it landed on the Veil of Avalon, which he's on. They have to fight.
Its stats are altruism or courage of 3.
I'm going to use altruism. I'm not getting
Why
a
not
bonus
courage?
to that anymore.
Courage is a 5.
No, we're not getting a bonus for
So is my
altruism anymore.
I know that's the joke.
Give a bonus against
That
undead.
funny guy will kill me last.
You're not that funny.
How does that roll?
That's not that good.
So 1.
I guess I'll break my warhammer.
You broke your warhammer in its ribcage.
You are now punching it to death.
Whatever works.
I can take it out. I'm not getting brought down by a single undead. Famous last words.
Do we want to cut away so that he doesn't have to be on
Can you
camera?
pass me a wound?
Yes. So you've received a wound. There's 1.
Awesome. That's a good thing.
Normally
I'm
that's
playing
very
Gawain.
dangerous for a player, but he gets to have an extra one of those, so he's okay. Or maybe. If he keeps rolling like this, he's going to be dead in a round.
Yeah, my roll.
No,
No,
Watch
I'm
us.
okay. That'll do it.
He just roughed you up.
So the game can be pretty lethal.
Apparently.
All right, so now that I had my last move, I'm going to end my turn on Tintigel. And here we go.
Which unfortunately we are 1 shy of you actually being able to get a
I
horse.
know. So in order to get the stables, the condition to be able to grab a horse off of the stables is we need 1 of these quest tokens per player in the game, in the pool, to be able to draw from the horses.
Gotcha.
If I live long enough, this is going to be awesome for me because I can grab those horses and then grab my personal quest.
That's right. We just got to connect our realms.
That is potentially
Go
fortuitous.
connection! You're up.
All right. So
Look what you've done.
popped the entire table. I'm going to head towards the druid because I have some, in theory, should be able to have some extra leverage against the druid.
Just
So
like in
1,
theory, Gawain had no
2.
problem with
All right, you're locked in combat with the druid. The druid is loyalty or altruism. Your 2 high stats, actually.
my 2 high stats, and I get a +1 on druids.
All right, there you go.
Oh, wow. This should be an
So-
absolute sweep.
that word should.
Should be.
Should be an absolute sweep. But instead, it's a absolute sweep.
Boom!
Okay,
See,
so
you should never have doubted my predictions.
you're not playing Merlin.
I should be.
Okay,
With how,
so-
with how accurate I've been.
I did the druid, which
You can't
does
trade him in.
not kill.
No, it doesn't kill that until the trader's gone, and because he's not a named token, you can't trade him in for spoils. So you just clean
Oh,
him up.
no, only the name tokens.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Alright.
that is 2 movement. You have 2 left.
So I can scout.
You can scout. You want to scout ahead?
I will scout.
Where are you scouting?
Scouting right there.
All right,
And
here's a
then-
northern one.
If you don't move into that tile, you can always use your last 2 movement to go back to the armory again.
And repair myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
excellent.
got a road.
Okay.
A road.
So if you pass through that road, you get to draw from the encounters deck.
Is that our first road?
That's our first road, which is rare because usually
And the encounters deck does what again?
there's about 25% things that can
Good
help you,
and
and 75% things
bad.
that are
Something
annoying.
terrible happens every time you.
There are a few cards in here that are pretty bad, which is simply just like
Landmines.
raise the despair track or lose this or
All right,
Unless
and I
as
need
soon
to
as
go
I
in-
hit the road, I have to take
draw
an
the
encounter.
card. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you end your turn there, next turn you don't get the card. You're already on the road. It's only when you're crossing through it or landing on
Each
it.
time I cross through it.
Yeah.
So some future turn, if I happen to be back down this road again,
That's right.
I had another encounter.
Yep.
Or I could go in the safe route and go back and repair my.
Wait for it.
Yes. Which will
Now,
help you out for future turns.
It's good. Now, keep in mind, we're being frivolous with what you're doing on your turns because we're not at any threat point with the despair track right now. But when this despair track gets up here, going back and repairing might not be an option because it's going to spend a lot of movement.
Which right now it is an option because if you stop on that repair place, next turn you can explore here quite easily without ever having to touch the road tile.
Yeah.
So you'll have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Meaningful choice.
I'm going to spend my last 2 moves
Gosh,
to
that
go
sounds
back to the
familiar.
repair. I'm going to flip that back over because it's repaired.
You're almost back to full.
That's the end of my turn, but
Key turn now.